Thank you very much for purchasing your Bailey Cadiz. Here's your handover video of how it all works. So we'll start from the outside. You have the whale water pump, submersible water pump, which goes into the container. So you put it into the container, gives it a dunk about 10 times, that'll get the water into the pump, and then you locate the pump into the housing, pull the lid down so it's all nice and secure. To the side of the inlet is your Aldi flue, so that's when you have the water and room heater on gas, it flues through there. Then we have the gas compartment, so we can take up to 2 gas bottles. This is your regulator, so we've got the pipe going into the regulator. With the propane, you just simply turn the valve on at the bottom and that goes through to the caravan. You have 2 waste outlets just to the side of the back of the wheel, and then we go around the back and we have the cassette toilet. So this is for the fresh water, for the flush, and the grey tank is the waste. To take the waste out, you simply just lift the orange lead up, slide the tank out and take that away to be emptied. We've got compartment lockers from the outside which you can get to. We've got an external 240 volt inlet, so that's where it goes from the campsite. You've also got a 240 volt external socket there. You've got another compartment locker, and at the front here you've also got a gas barbecue point. We've got the LED warning light. So we come to the caravan. As you walk through the door, you have your main control panel. So this is the master switch. This is your water pump switch. This is your interior light switch. And that's your awning light switch. To the kitchen, you've got your main control panel for the heating and the water supply. So the top one is the heating, so you can have it set up to 30 degrees and you just press the minus to go down and the plus to go up. The hot water, if you have it on middle, that will keep the hot water and the heating on at the same time. But if you go to full, that will kick the heating out straight away. But it does get very hot at half. The power supply on this one, you have up to 3,000 kilowatts. So you simply press 1, 2 or 3. So obviously the higher the kilowatt, the quicker it will heat up the heating and the hot water. The bottom one there is when it illuminates green, lets you know that it works on gas. If you are in a bit of a hurry and you want the hot water and the heating up to heat up twice as quick, you can have both on together. To drain the hot water tank is simply, there's a lever at the back here, that yellow lever there. The yellow lever, you lift that up to winterize it and to empty the water and open up the taps to let the air out. To bring the water through, you have the water pump switch on. Then you bring the water through by the cold first. To start with, it will splutter a little bit. Once it's all nice like that, you turn it over to the hot. That will then fill the hot water tank up. Once the hot water tank's full, you're able to then switch the system off and then operate the hot water by the control panel there. You've got a 3 burner hob and 1 electric. You simply choose which one you want. It's on the spark ignite, and the same for the grill and the same for the oven. And with the electric one, you've got 1 to 6 settings, and the red light comes on to let you know that it is working. Between the 2 beds, you've got your leisure battery compartment. and then you've got your fridge. So currently I've got it set on the gas. So you've got a dial for gas. You hold that dial in and press the silver button to spark it, and then the red needle will go into the green. Then you've got mains, and that's your temperature setting. So that's maximum and that's minimum. And then whilst you're towing, you just turn it over to battery, and that'll bring the power in from the car. So on site, you've either got mains or you've got gas. And there's your freezer compartment. And if you do want to have a larger fridge, you can take this out. There's just 2 clips underneath here, and that will slide out to make a big fridge. Then we go into the bathroom. You have a drawer cord which isolates all the lights, and you've got switches on that one. So you've got your sink on mixer and shower on mixer tap. To use the cassette toilet, it's simply, there's a grey lever here which opens the trapdoor, and then when you're finished, you've got the blue button there, and that flushes the water through. If you have that grey lever open, you cannot take the cassette toilet out at the back there. There is a locking mechanism in that. So once you finish, you just turn that to the off position, the trapdoor closes, and then at the back here is your reservoir for your LD heating system. It needs to be about 3 to 4 mil above the minimum. Once the hot water and the heating system is on, especially the heating, the reservoir will rise to the maximum. So if you keep an eye on that to make sure that it doesn't need topping up at any point. And then you've got your microwave. So thank you very much for purchasing the caravan. We hope you enjoy it. As always, don't hesitate to give us a call if you're not quite sure how to operate anything on the caravan. We are always here to help you. Thank you very much.